The Quiet American takes place in Saigon in the mid-1950s, and the narrator is a middle-aged man named Thomas Fowler, who works as a British journalist. Fowler is waiting for his friend Alden Pyle and decides to wait for him outside. There, he runs into Phuong. Phuong is Fowler's former mistress and Pyle's current lover. They both head inside, and Phuong makes some tea and prepares an opium pipe while they catch up. Pyle is an American official whose motives are driven by the idea of the American responsibility to change the world. The two men constantly clashed over Pyle's belief, while Phuong is ignorant with politics. Phuong confesses that Pyle wants to marry her. After the third pipe, a Vietnamese policeman comes to the door and asks them to go to the police department of investigation. Fowler and Phuong arrive and meet the French officer that asked for them. During the interrogation, Fowler declares that Pyle was a quiet American man and that he worked for the Economic Aid Mission. Fowler insists he is innocent, and they go to the morgue to identify Pyle's body. Phuong and Fowler go back to his apartment and fall asleep together, and when Fowler wakes up, he questions if he is the only one who cared for Pyle. Fowler then flashes back to when he first met Pyle at the Continental Hotel in Saigon. The two talk about one of Pyle's favorite author, York Harding, who helped Pyle understand the situation in Vietnam. Back to present day, Phuong needs to get the rest of her things from Pyle's apartment. Up in the room, Fowler suggests to the officer that Pyle had a lot of conflicting connections to people in the Vietnam War and that he could have been killed by anybody. Fowler flashes back again to the day when Pyle and Phuong met. They are all at the Continental Hotel. A man named Granger and a drunk French man joins them. They all go to the chalet so Granger can take Pyle to the house of 500 girls. Fowler rescues him, and he joins him and Phuong at a restaurant. Phuong's sister, Miss Hay, comes over to the table and asks about Pyle. Miss Hay is clearly disapproving of her sister's relationship with Fowler. Hay decides that they will spend time with Pyle while Fowler is heading north to report on the war. The narration becomes internal, and he questions his decision to go and comes to terms that Phuong will eventually leave him. Another flashback shows that Fowler chose to go to north to see the ruins of Phet Diem. Fowler joins a group of French soldiers going to a village where the Viet Minh are. When they arrive, there isn't any Viet Minh soldiers. They all head back, and Pyle wakes Fowler up and confesses his love for Phuong. The flashback ends. Back in his memory, Fowler is traveling to Saigon. He then goes to a press conference where they stored the information on the French's success of the operation in Vietnam. Fowler thinks about his new job as the foreign editor for his newspaper in England. He realizes he has nothing to offer Phuong.